on this particular episode, you see how to calculate your grade points just here on the video. So here's actually how it works. All right. So as promised in the previous video, the video before this one, that I'll be showing you how to get your grade points at the end of the day after you have calculated for the candidates expected to be withdrawn at the end of the program for each semester. So now what we're going to be we'll place now focus on how to get our grade point and how the grade point is being calculated. So the first you need to place into consideration when you start for this particular grade point system is this, the grading. I'll start around the grading. So in the grade point system, of 4.0 system, we make use of the grading for A. This grading for A, when we do A now equals 4 points. So whatsoever course you get 4 points for A in, then you have gotten 4 points in it. So B, for that of B, so whatsoever course you got a B for, you'll be getting 3 points to it. That of C, whatsoever course you are getting C for, then you are getting a 2 points for it. 2 points for it. Why lastly is that of F, whatever course you got an F for, you'll be getting 0 points. So at the end of the day, let me re-edit here. So here is the grading. I'll take it as my grading system. Why, whereas I write A, so whatever points you got an A for, you'll be getting total number of 4 points. So the next thing you have to do is these points that you have assigned to A, B, C, and F. Why do I need it? I need it in calculation for my grade point. So I'll be taking the first course here. I'll be using it as an example. So let's take anatomy for example. So anatomy there as displayed on your screen. Anatomy. Yeah. So in the anatomy, as in the video description above or in the photo description on your screen, you have this individual getting an A. The individual got an A with total number of 83 points. Like it's called 83 over 100 on this particular anatomy. So 83 over 100. So here's how to do the calculation. The first now do, since it's an A, the A we got, we say, okay, since A is 4 points, so A now is 4 points. 4 points times the credit unit. The credit unit of anatomy, let me still add it here, but it's still displayed on your screen. The credit unit of anatomy is 4. So credit unit for anatomy is 4. So here is 4 units. The 4 unit course as we also can see in the screen. So the 4 units. So there is the formula. The formula is credit unit multiply by credit unit multiply by, I want to get my multiplication sign. Credit unit multiply by, let me use this, credit units multiply, can't really find mine. Where's my multiplication sign? Can't really find a multiplication sign, but I'll use this in place of multiplication sign. So the asterisk, I'll be using the asterisk in place of my multiplication sign. So credit unit multiply by the grade. So the grade here is the A, B, C. Depends on what you are getting that person. So credit unit multiply by the grade. So here's the formula. Grade for that course. Yeah, don't know if you understand, but that's just how it's been done. So the credit unit for the anatomy now is 4. So 4 times the 4 you got. So 4 now being the credit unit multiplied by the A, you got an A which is 83. So 4 times 4 is going to give you 16. So yeah, 16. Yeah, that's for anatomy. You also repeat that for, let me use a 2-unit course, communication in English. Let's repeat that for communication in English. You write English. So when repeating that for communication in English, the individual's results displayed on the screen got C in communication in English. So C was the grade of the individual in communication in English, and C with that particular grade, he scored 55. 55. Then the credit unit for the communication in English as displayed on the screen. The credit unit, we have two credit units. The two credit unit costs 2 units. So now here's what we need to do. Same formula, credit unit, which is 2. 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by the individual got C on this particular code, which is 55. So the C, the grading for C here, the grading for C is actually 2. You can actually see it highlighted 2. So then you go to this particular place, you add 2 there. So then what you are getting in total is 2 times 2, which is 4. So the person got at the end of the day. So when you are done, you do it for your whole 10 courses offered in your 100 level. So when you are done, then you to get your grade point, which is your GP at the end of the day, you do the total credit unit. They have like this total sum of the calculated points. So let me use the formula total sum or total of the calculated point divided by the total credit unit. Total credit, we know the total credit unit is 25 at the end of the day. All the courses, if you sum the credit unit, you get to 25. So divided by total credit unit. Total credit unit. So at the end of the day, this is the formula used in calculating your grade point. So at the end of the day, if you got A, parallel A in all your courses, you end up getting 4.0 as your GP. So 4.0 as your GP. But if there is fluctuation, you were getting A, B, C, and all that, your grade point will have the tendency of dropping will be there. But that's just how grade point is being calculated. If you are in a basic program and you have these 10 courses as listed, the 10 courses, your FON and every other ones as followed. So at the end of the day, if you get only 50, at the end of the day, you're getting only 50 in each courses, you can be promoted. Funny enough, you can be promoted, you go to the next semester. But that of this ND program, if you get 50 in all the courses, there's a possibility of you getting a 50 and you get a grade point of just 1, which is on student on probation. Because the higher the credit unit, as we agree, as we have seen also, the higher the credit units, the possibility of you getting A and B should be there. If not, your grade point will be dropped. So you should be on your toes. So mind you, the basic program has been removed and you think you are relaxed, there's no withdrawal. Now there's withdrawal. You can actually see to yourself that there is withdrawal and the intensity of the program has increased as the degree issued by the college has increased. So I advise everybody stay on your toes, keep reading. In as much as the basic program is no longer there, a more intense program has been introduced to this system. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching this video to this particular extent. If you are yet to subscribe to the channel, hit the subscription button. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell to get notification on newly uploaded video on this channel. I still remain Medic Jude. Bye.